The internet thought the drama was finally settling down. They couldn't have been more wrong. Because according to whispers spreading across reality TV circles, one unexpected revelation allegedly turned a private disagreement into an all-out emotional war that nobody saw coming. It started with a conversation. Then came a shocking claim. Then came questions nobody was prepared to answer. And suddenly, everything changed. Sources claim Bambi allegedly revealed information that left people stunned, forcing Yandy to confront a version of events she may never have expected to hear. Within hours, rumors exploded across social media, fan pages went into overdrive, and entertainment bloggers began chasing a story that seemed to grow more dramatic by the minute. But that's not even the biggest twist. Because as speculation spiraled out of control, insiders claim Mendeecees refused to stay silent. Instead, he allegedly fought back against the growing narrative, defending himself while accusations, theories, and mysterious leaks flooded the internet. Then came the screenshots. Then came the cryptic messages. Then came rumors of a secret recording that allegedly contains information capable of changing everything. Now fans are divided, timelines are exploding, and one terrifying question remains unanswered. What exactly did Bambi reveal to Yandy, and why are insiders claiming the truth behind this fallout is far bigger than anyone realizes? Nobody expected the fallout to happen this fast. 1 minute, social media was busy debating old rumors and half-finished stories. The next minute, timelines were exploding with theories, reaction videos, leaked screenshots, and claims that a private conversation had completely changed everything. The shockwaves spread instantly. Fans flooded comment sections. Entertainment bloggers rushed to publish updates. Reaction channels went live within minutes. And at the center of the storm stood 3 names everyone suddenly couldn't stop talking about: Bambi, Yandy, and Mendeecees. According to whispers circulating through fan communities, everything allegedly began when information was shared that forced people to revisit assumptions they thought were already settled. What exactly was said remains unclear. Yet the reaction was impossible to ignore. Sources claimed the atmosphere changed immediately. Questions started flying. Conversations became tense. And uncertainty began spreading faster than facts. Then came the first alleged leak. A screenshot. Or at least what people claimed was a screenshot. The image appeared briefly before vanishing. But the internet never forgets. Within minutes, copies spread everywhere. Most of the content was blurred. Names were hidden. Context was missing. Yet one sentence immediately grabbed attention. That's not what really happened. Those 5 words ignited a firestorm. What didn't happen? Who was being discussed? And why did so many people suddenly believe there was another side to the story? Nobody had answers. But everybody had theories. Theories multiplied by the hour. Fans created timelines. Bloggers compared old interviews. Influencers began investigating years-old social media posts, searching for clues. The deeper people looked, the more confused they became. Then another rumor surfaced. This one centered around a private meeting. According to online chatter, several conversations allegedly took place after the information reached Yandy. Conversations that reportedly became emotional almost immediately. Conversations filled with difficult questions. Questions that demanded answers. Questions nobody could avoid. Sources claimed emotions ran high. Voices reportedly became louder. Frustration allegedly surfaced. And old misunderstandings suddenly returned to the spotlight. If the rumors were true, nobody walked away unaffected. Then came the twist nobody expected. Instead of staying silent while speculation dominated social media, Mendeecees allegedly began defending himself. The internet instantly exploded. Supporters rushed to his defense. Critics doubled down. Neutral observers suddenly found themselves choosing sides. And within hours, social media transformed into complete chaos. Hashtags began trending. Reaction clips flooded timelines. Arguments erupted in comment sections everywhere. Every platform became a battlefield. The situation was no longer a private disagreement. It had become public entertainment. Then things got even stranger. An anonymous account appeared online. No profile picture. No history. No followers. Just one post. One sentence. The full truth hasn't been told. That was all it took. The internet lost its mind. Within minutes, screenshots spread everywhere. People began analyzing every possible meaning. Was the message connected to Bambi? Connected to Yandy? Connected to Mendeecees? Nobody knew. Yet everyone believed it mattered. And once the internet decides something matters, stopping the conversation becomes impossible. Then another alleged insider entered the picture. This source claimed there was more than one conversation happening behind closed doors. According to the anonymous account, several discussions reportedly took place over a period of time. Some are emotional. Some are uncomfortable. Some involving information that had never been publicly discussed before. The claim immediately sparked controversy. Fans demanded proof. Others accepted the story instantly. Many simply wanted answers. But answers remained frustratingly out of reach. Then came what some called the biggest shock yet. Rumors of a secret recording. Nobody confirmed it existed. Nobody publicly released it. Nobody verified its authenticity. Yet somehow the alleged recording became the most talked about topic online. According to whispers spreading through fan circles, the audio supposedly contained a conversation capable of changing public perception. The claim alone was enough. Podcasts discussed it daily. Bloggers referenced it constantly. Reaction channels treated it like breaking news. And every hour brought another theory. What was on the recording? Who possessed it? Why hadn't it been released? Nobody knew. Yet the mystery only fueled interest. Meanwhile, social media chaos reached another level. Fans began posting side-by-side comparisons of old interviews. People revisited forgotten clips. Others searched through years of social media posts looking for hidden clues. The investigation became endless. And every discovery created even more confusion. Then celebrity reactions started appearing. One entertainment personality shared a quote about loyalty. Another posted a message about truth eventually coming to light. A third uploaded a cryptic caption that simply read, "Everybody has their version." The timing immediately caught attention. Coincidence or commentary? Nobody could agree. Yet the speculation intensified once again. Then came another anonymous leak. This time, the alleged source claimed that emotions reportedly became overwhelming during one particular discussion. The source described moments of silence, moments of disbelief, moments where people allegedly struggled to process what they were hearing. The details remained vague, but the emotional description resonated with fans. Suddenly people felt convinced something major had happened. Something bigger than ordinary reality TV drama. Something capable of changing relationships permanently. Then a short viral clip surfaced online. Only 6 seconds long. No argument. No confrontation. No obvious conflict. Yet viewers became obsessed. A glance. A reaction. A facial expression lasting less than a second. That tiny moment sparked endless debate. Was it surprise? Disappointment? Frustration? Regret? Millions watched. Millions analyzed. Millions argued. Nobody agreed. Everybody participated. And the clip quickly became one of the most discussed moments online. Meanwhile, alleged insiders continued dropping hints. One claimed additional information remained hidden. Another suggested key details had yet to emerge. A third insisted that public understanding of the situation remained incomplete. The mystery deepened. The tension intensified. The speculation became unstoppable. Then late one evening, another cryptic message appeared. This one spread even faster than the others. No context. No explanation. No names. Only 6 chilling words. Someone finally decided to speak honestly. The reaction was immediate. Comment sections exploded. Live streams multiplied. Fan pages entered complete meltdown mode. Because if someone had finally spoken honestly, what exactly had they revealed? And more importantly, who wasn't happy about it? According to whispers spreading across the entertainment world, the answer to those questions may have triggered an even bigger confrontation behind the scenes. A confrontation involving accusations, defenses, emotional reactions, and a revelation nobody expected to hear. Because as Social media desperately searched for answers. Sources began hinting at something far more shocking. Something connected to a conversation that allegedly happened after everything else. A conversation so explosive that people present reportedly sat in stunned silence afterward. And according to the latest rumors, that conversation changed absolutely everything. The conversation that allegedly changed everything wasn't supposed to happen. At least, that's what the rumors claimed. According to whispers spreading through entertainment circles, what began as an attempt to clear the air quickly transformed into something nobody could control. Questions became accusations. Explanations became arguments. And emotions reportedly reached levels that left everyone involved stunned. The internet had already been in chaos. But behind the scenes, insiders claimed an even bigger storm was forming. Because after the information allegedly reached Yandy, people weren't just looking for explanations anymore. They wanted accountability. They wanted clarity. Most importantly, they wanted the truth. Or at least their version of it. Sources claim the atmosphere became tense almost immediately. Every statement was reportedly questioned. Every explanation is allegedly challenged. Every detail is placed under a microscope. The pressure was enormous. And according to anonymous insiders, Mendeecees allegedly found himself defending his actions from multiple directions at once. Not just publicly, privately too. The situation reportedly became emotionally exhausting. Then came another shocking twist. A second alleged screenshot surfaced online. Unlike the first one, this image supposedly contained fragments of a longer exchange. Most of the conversation remained hidden. Most names were blurred. Yet one visible sentence instantly grabbed attention. You never heard the whole story. The internet exploded again. Within minutes, thousands of comments appeared. Within hours, reaction channels created emergency live streams. Within a day, the phrase was trending across fan communities. Because suddenly everyone was asking the same question. What part of the story was missing? What information hadn't been revealed? And who was trying to keep it hidden? Nobody knew. Yet everyone believed a major revelation was getting closer. Then came another anonymous source. This source claimed the fallout had become much bigger than anybody anticipated. According to the insider, people who weren't originally involved had allegedly become caught in the emotional crossfire. Friends reportedly took sides. Associates allegedly offered opinions. Private conversations supposedly leaked into wider circles. The situation was growing beyond anyone's control. And every new development made the tension worse. Then social media erupted again. A fan account posted a lengthy theory thread connecting old interviews, forgotten comments, and recent rumors into one massive timeline. The post immediately went viral. Millions viewed it. Thousands shared it. Countless others debated it. Some called it convincing. Others called it nonsense. But regardless of opinion, everybody was talking about it. The theory became unavoidable. Then another bombshell arrived. Rumors began spreading about a voice recording. Again, the mysterious recording that nobody could confirm. Nobody had heard it. Nobody had verified it. Yet somehow discussions about the alleged audio dominated the internet. According to whispers, the recording supposedly contained an emotional exchange capable of changing public perception overnight. Some claimed it included explanations. Others claimed it included admissions. A few insisted it contained revelations nobody expected. The uncertainty only fueled interest. Podcasts discussed it relentlessly. Bloggers chased leads. Fans searched endlessly for clues. And still nobody could answer the most important question. Did the recording actually exist? Then came what many considered the emotional turning point. According to anonymous reports, one private discussion allegedly became so intense that several people reportedly sat in complete silence afterward. No arguments. No shouting. Just silence. The kind of silence that follows a revelation nobody saw coming. The kind of silence that changes how people view everything. The source refused to explain exactly what was said. That omission only intensified the mystery. Social media immediately filled the gaps with speculation. Theories multiplied by the minute. Every possibility sounded more dramatic than the last. Meanwhile, celebrity commentators continued weighing in. One entertainment personality spoke about misunderstandings destroying relationships. Another discussed how assumptions can become dangerous. A third suggested that public narratives rarely contain the entire truth. Their comments triggered fresh debate. Fans interpreted every statement as a clue. Every interview became evidence. Every opinion became part of the larger mystery. Then another cryptic post appeared online. This one contained only 4 words. Everything isn't what it seems. The message spread like wildfire. People reposted it endlessly. Reaction pages treated it like breaking news. Comment sections became battlegrounds again. Because the statement perfectly reflected the uncertainty consuming the entire story. Nobody knew what to believe anymore. Every rumor contradicted another rumor. Every source challenged another source. Every explanation created more questions. Then things became even more dramatic. According to online whispers, a private meeting allegedly took place involving several individuals connected to the situation. The purpose reportedly was simple: resolve the tension, end the confusion, find common ground. If the rumors are true, the plan failed spectacularly. Because shortly afterward, new reports emerged suggesting emotions remained incredibly high. One source described visible frustration. Another described disbelief. A third claimed the conversation produced revelations that nobody expected. Again, no evidence appeared. Again, no details were confirmed. Yet the rumors spread faster than ever. The mystery had become unstoppable. Then came the viral clip. The clip everyone suddenly couldn't stop discussing. Only a few seconds long. No audio. No context. No explanation. Yet viewers immediately became obsessed. People analyzed body language, studied facial expressions, examined every movement frame by frame. The footage generated millions of views almost overnight. Some viewers claimed it showed tension. Others saw confusion. Some believed it revealed disappointment. Others insisted it showed determination. Nobody agreed. Everybody argued. And the argument only increased public fascination. Then another alleged insider surfaced with perhaps the most shocking claim yet. According to the anonymous source, a critical piece of information remained completely unknown to the public. A piece of information allegedly connected to the original revelation. A piece of information capable of changing everything. The source offered no proof. No details. No names. Only a warning. The biggest reveal hasn't happened yet. The statement detonated across social media. Fans immediately entered detective mode. Live streams multiplied overnight. Entertainment blogs rushed to investigate. Theories flooded every platform. People became convinced another major twist was coming. And according to growing whispers, they might have been right. Because late that night, another anonymous account suddenly appeared. No profile photo. No followers. No history. Just one post. One sentence. 7 chilling words that immediately sent the internet into complete meltdown. You don't know what happened afterward. And according to insiders, whatever allegedly happened afterward may be the most explosive chapter of the entire story. The aftermath hit like a storm that refused to calm down. The hallway outside the reunion set was still buzzing, cameras were still rolling in places they weren't supposed to, and producers were scrambling to control what had just spiraled out of the live taping. But inside the chaos, one thing became clear: this wasn't ending with silence. Not this time. Mendeecees stepped away from the main set, jaw tight, breathing heavy, as if every step was him holding back everything he wanted to say all at once. The words Bambi had dropped weren't just accusations, they were detonations. And now, outside the lights and applause, he had to deal with what was left standing. Yandy wasn't far behind him. She didn't look like the confident, composed woman everyone was used to seeing manage chaos. Her face was tight, eyes locked forward, replaying every second of what she had just heard. The betrayal wasn't just in the words, it was in the way it all connected too cleanly, too perfectly, like pieces she never wanted to fit together finally snapping into place. Mendeecees, she called out, her voice low, controlled, but shaking at the edges. He stopped, but didn't turn right away. That pause said more than any confession could. When he finally faced her, there was no yelling. No dramatic outburst. Just exhaustion. I need you to listen to me, he said quietly. Not what they're turning this into. Not what she said. Me. Yandy folded her arms, but it wasn't defensive, it was protective. Of herself. Of her emotions. Of everything she thought she understood. Then talk, she replied. Because right now, I'm trying to figure out what part of my life I've been standing in the dark about. That hit him. Hard. For a second, Mendeecees looked away, running a hand over his face like he was trying to physically reset the moment. It's being twisted, he said. You think I've been out here moving foul? Behind your back? That's not what this is. But even as he said it, the words felt smaller than the situation. Because Bambi hadn't just thrown random claims, she had structure, timing, receipts, emotions tied to moments Yandy remembered but never questioned before. And that's what made it dangerous. Not the drama. The believability. Inside a nearby production room, producers watched monitors silently, knowing they couldn't step in anymore. This wasn't storyline control now, it was fallout management. Back in the hallway, Yandy took a step closer. You're saying she made it up? She asked. Mendeecees shook his head quickly. I'm saying it's not what you think it is. That's not an answer. Silence. And that silence was louder than anything else. For a moment, he looked like he was about to break the wall between what he could say and what he couldn't. There was history here, too much of it. Decisions made years ago that never fully disappeared, just got buried under time and image and rebuilding. I made mistakes, he finally admitted. I never denied that. But what she's trying to paint right now, that's not the full truth. Yandy's eyes narrowed slightly, not in anger, but in realization. That's the problem, she said softly. Nobody ever gives the full truth. I just keep getting pieces, and I'm supposed to build my life around them. That line landed heavier than any accusation Bambi made on stage. Mendeecees stepped closer, lowering his voice. I came home. I rebuilt. I chose you. That wasn't fake. Yandy didn't respond immediately. Instead, she looked at him the way someone looks at a photograph they've seen 1,000 times, but suddenly noticed something new in the background. I believed in the version of you I saw after everything, she said. But now I'm wondering what version I never saw at all. The air between them shifted. Not broken, but unstable. And that's when production intervened carefully, quietly, trying to separate space without creating more tension. A producer stepped in, suggesting a break, a reset, anything to stop the moment from escalating further on camera. But the damage wasn't something you could cut away from. Later that night, inside a private dressing room, Mendeecees sat alone. The noise outside had softened, but his mind hadn't. Every replay in his head came in fragments. Bambi's words, Yandy's face, the audience reaction, the gasps, the silence after. He leaned forward, elbows on knees, staring at the floor like answers might appear there if he stayed long enough. What he didn't realize was that this wasn't just about defending himself anymore. It was about control of the narrative. And right now, he was losing it. A knock came at the door. He didn't answer immediately. Another knock. Yeah, he finally said. The door opened slightly, and one of his close associates stepped in. No cameras. No producers. Just real concern. Bro, it's all over social already, the guy said carefully. Clips are everywhere. People are picking sides fast. Mendeecees let out a short, humorless laugh. Of course they are. The associate hesitated before continuing. Yandy hasn't posted anything yet. That's not good or bad. It just means she's thinking. That part mattered more than anything else. Because silence from Yandy wasn't peace. It was processing. Outside, the world was already turning this into teams. Narratives forming, edits circulating, assumptions becoming facts in real time. But inside that room, Mendeecees knew none of that mattered if the person who mattered most didn't believe him. Hours later, Yandy sat alone in her hotel room. No glam team. No phone calls. Just silence and replayed moments she couldn't turn off. She kept thinking about the way Mendeecees said, that's not what this is. Not denial. Not confession. Something in between that she couldn't translate. And that was what frustrated her most. Because love doesn't just collapse from one moment. It erodes under unanswered questions. Her phone lit up repeatedly, messages, tags, clips, opinions from people who weren't there, but suddenly had everything figured out. She didn't open any of them. Instead, she placed the phone face down and leaned back, staring at the ceiling like it might explain what the floor never did. Meanwhile, across town, Bambi remained quiet. Too quiet. No follow-up posts. No interviews. No clarification. And that silence created something even worse than drama. Suspicion. Because in this world, the loudest moments are usually followed by someone trying to control what they just released into the air. And everyone was waiting to see if she would double down or disappear from the fire she started. The next morning, headlines were already brutal. Mendeecees under fire after reunion fallout. Yandy questions everything after explosive claims. Love and LHHATL relationship shaken again. But none of those headlines captured what was really happening. Because the real story wasn't the accusations. It was the space between three people who used to trust each other in different ways and now couldn't tell where truth ended and survival began. Mendeecees wasn't just defending himself anymore. He was defending the version of his life he thought he had finally secured. And Yandy wasn't just listening anymore. She was deciding whether that version was enough to stay in.